Welcome everybody to episode number 3. I think September 6th, 2024. Today I have a I should probably talk into the fucking mic. That's probably a good idea. Today I have a special guest, which is Neil Wawilo, who's trying to play it a lot cooler than he needs to, but here we are.
Probably.
We are just meeting up in Vegas for the first time. He's been here for a few years, and it's awesome. We used to work together as we were car salesmen, which is pretty great. We did a lot of drugs while we were working. That allegedly did a lot of
Not
drugs.
confirm nor deny.
And I definitely did not do cocaine about 3 minutes ago. I
Especially
didn't.
that. No, definitely not.
No. But if I did, I probably wouldn't tell you. So we're sharing a mic just because we haven't figured out how to set up 2 mics yet, but here we are. So Neil, how you been? What's going on?
Been good, man. Nice to see you. Thank you for the introduction. I haven't seen you since California.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a great time.
Mhm.
When I first met you, I was like, dude, this guy he's kind of out there.
Fucking weird.
Weird. I mean, I think I remember the
Weird.
first time I met you, we had a little meeting, and the first thing you said when you introduced yourself was, I hate football and I like Toyota.
Oh yeah.
And you're working for a Honda company. Everyone looked at you like, the fuck? Okay. And then I remember that because after that, you had the training process. Everyone had modules to do. You did your modules, you were done, but you sat there. No one talked to you because of your introduction. And I was just like, bro, are you done? He's like, I've been done for 2 days. Just no one asked me and told me what to do next. I was like, man, come on. Let me show you.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Really?
I remember it because
Okay,
you
damn.
sat there and you were like just clicking around. I was like, dude, I think he's done already.
I was watching. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Probably.
was watching bum fights. Probably bum fights.
Yeah. But yeah, after that, I was like, dude, this guy's different. But, I vibed with it because you were just authentic. You were yourself. And so, this platform, this podcast, I was like, you know what? This is exactly right up your alley. So, I mean, appreciate you having me here, man. So, yeah.
To all 6 people that listen.
There's that many?
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking dude, who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody the other day how last time we actually skipped out. We like left work mid shift to go see Infinity War.
I remember that.
And we were just like, you know what? Nobody's gonna notice us. And we worked for Honda at that time. We were wearing our helpful Honda blue shirts, and we just dipped out, went to go see Infinity War, came back, and everybody's like, where are you guys at? Oh, we're on fucking lunch.
Yeah, handing out waters like helpful Honda people.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it was. Because just in case you're wondering, Avengers was fucking dope.
It's amazing. I remember sitting next to you and we were just kind of geeking out, just kind of like as soon as the credits hit, you're like, I'm about to
just fapping right in the back.
Sir.
We didn't even have like a seat between us. We were just like right next to each other.
Like I get closer to you as the movie progressed. That's how excited I was.
Oh yeah. That's not the only time I've had an erection during a Marvel movie, though. It's pretty common.
Can I admit?
It's pretty common.
Likewise. Yeah.
It's pretty common. Yeah. I mean, they just pick really hot guys, and I can't blame them. Yeah, I mean that's just what it is. But I was thinking about what was that? I was remembering too how we went to not how we went, but like we were talking about going to Club Bubbles. Which so Club Bubbles was it was a BBW club. So it was like a strictly big Panther tank sized bitches.
If you don't weigh 2 some, we don't want to do.
They don't even let you in. Yeah. Like it was bad. Not bad, but like it was good. It was good for them. It was just bad for like their health.
100%.
And we didn't end up going to that, but we really did want to. But it reminded me, like the reason we did was because I had gone to one of my other close buddies, a relative of his, owned an actual BBW club. It was called the Butterfly Lounge.
Really? I didn't know about this.
Yeah. I had gone there with one of my friends and or one of my coworkers at that time, and we went, and I saw like 200-pound go-go dancers. I saw these people legit in a nightclub with lights all blasting, super dark. They had 200-pound go-go dancers in miniskirts.
Sweating.
And they were legit. They had a fucking potluck on the dance floor.
You're lying,
fucking
bro.
Potluck, dude. Like they had freaking KFC buckets. They had fucking mash. Like they had picked up some Taco Bell. It was, I'm not even joking. It's like dead ass serious, like in the middle of the dance floor.
That sounds like my type of club, though, bro. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. Those are like for the plus size plus size women. And see, the craziest part was I saw a bunch of little skinny little white dudes.
Getting at the big girls, yeah.
Yeah, dude, tons of skinny little white dudes that were just getting like smacked up against a wall by this 400-pound ass. It was a lot of ass, like a lot of ass. Like it wouldn't fit on like a regular toilet seat.
Definitely
I
not.
don't think so. No, not at all. No.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I actually
I
did
mean, do you
go,
think
but
you
it
got a
wasn't.
tape?
No, man. They didn't like. I think they knew that I wasn't kind of vibing it. So
Because you
like,
weren't partaking in
yeah,
the buffet of
I wasn't.
KFC.
Yeah, the
He's like
buffet of
he's not indulging, so
exactly. It was like that was some deep fried chicken. This was some deep fried women, and I just was like, I was just there, kind of just people watching.
yeah, for sure.
And I don't know, like for whatever reason, I think that bigger bitches probably have like much better sense of smell, and so they probably like smelled that like maybe fear. Maybe they smelled fear on me,
100% they did, yeah.
and instead of like excitement or an erection, they were like, this is prey,
I mean, because you go to a BBW club and you see chicken on the dance floor, you run into it.
bro.
They smell the apprehension. They
It
definitely do.
was, yeah. Everybody there shopped at Big and Tall. Everybody there shopped at Torrid, at Lane Giant. Like, like, yeah, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. I didn't know, like, because you typically see like fishnets and they're like crisscross. No, these fishnets were round. They were just stretched so far out. It
The
was,
same type of fish that's to catch, huge bounty, right? So it's like
yeah, yeah. This was fucking fishing nets. It was
the
like fishing
deadliest
nets
type
that
of
they,
catch,
yeah,
deadliest snatch.
yeah, exactly. It was some deadliest catch bitches.
I don't know. That just doesn't turn me off, bro.
I'm not saying it should. I mean, I'm not saying it should. I mean,
Each
I
their
just
own.
think it. Yeah, to each their own. That's cool. And I mean, I've chunky dunked myself too. But hooked up with some BBW Russian girl once. I got kicked off chat roulette.
Why is that?
Inappropriate things. Yeah,
Pulling the camera up like that.
me and this BBW Russian girl. She had like these ginormous boobs. But it was cool initially because like I just had like the camera on and stuff, and we're just kind of like making out and just kind of like messing around. And it was cool because initially it was nothing but Indian dudes
Oh, you guys
on
were
chat
on the
roulette. We were
camera.
on the
Oh, you
camera.
guys were
We're just messing
okay.
around. We're just messing around. Nothing, no nudity, nothing crazy. Just kind of fooling around. It was just a bunch of Indian dudes at first, and they're like, "Oh, that's good. Grab her pussy.
Hey,
Grab her
they pay by the
titties.
pound over there, so
Show me the vagine." And it was cool like that. And then up until you got some citizen, some American citizen that was like, "This is offensive," and
yeah.
I got banned.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was great though. I mean, it was
I can't
great.
imagine. I mean,
There,
damn, bro.
there's something about making love to a big woman. Like it's kind of like driving a V8.
Mm.
You know,
Sometimes you feel like it's too much car for you, but right when you get in, it's like
you
this
get
feels right.
you get
Feels
in
right.
right, like she saddles up and it's like, bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
and you just like feel the power. You like step on the gas, it's like, bum, 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 bum,
And
bum.
you got to grip it a little tighter because it moves. It moves.
Yeah, when you turn, you feel the weight shift
Mm-hmm.
like that.
A
That's
little
what it feels
powerful.
like.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
does. It does. It is. It's a great thing. Cheers to all the big bitches out there.
We love you.
Love you too, boo. Mm. Yeah, man. It was uh it was one of those things that it's like I experienced it a handful of times, and
Big women.
yeah. The first time though, I was really afraid. I was really afraid. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna love it, and then if I love it, it's like that joke that they say. It's like what did they say? It's like hooking up with the big girl is like riding your little sister's bike. It's
I've
like
never heard that
it's
before.
like it's cool until your friends find out,
Ah, yeah, yeah. Or if they see you,
or if they
they see
see
you riding
you.
down the street,
Yeah,
like, what the? Yeah.
I know her.
Oh Oh my god,
Right?
100%.
That's the security guard at Best Buy.
Oh my god, that's the hostess at fucking Denny's, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You're never dating a big girl if like her job is a security guard at like a store.
I mean, that would be the best job for her to have. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, yeah. I remember seeing a video a while ago of a security guard. It was this black lady and this other dude was like this Mexican dude was trying to run out with the TV and this chick was like fucking lineman, bro, just like no,
Like,
no,
hey,
no.
Honda, no, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
dude. It
no.
was like shit. I was like, hey man, you fucked up, bro.
Hey,
You
right?
fucked up. Mm-hmm.
Picked the wrong ship to come through, man.
Yeah, Jesus.
Had Big Bertha running the door, bro.
Jesus fucking Christ. So like what was I saying? So kids, man. So you got fucking 48 kids.
Like I said, more or less, bro,
Yeah.
more or less. But I mean, things about kids, bro, like they're beautiful, loving, annoying little monsters, bro. But never felt
Or
more fulfilling having them, man.
having a man?
Having them,
Oh,
bro.
having them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have a boy, but he will be a man eventually. But yeah,
Yeah, hopefully.
yeah. Let's
Hopefully.
hope, yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What would you do? Just thinking about it, like what if your little boy like came up and he was like, Daddy, I'm a booty.
I've thought about that. Not that my son showed me any signs of that, but I mean, of course, like nowadays when you see people like, celebrities having kids that, end up going to that spectrum, it's like, of course you love your kids. You want them to be whatever they want to
Yeah.
be. But I mean, initially, I'm gonna pull them aside and
You
like
just fucking set him straight, just punch him right in
maybe
the
not that, but
face.
I'm like, hold them by the neck, like, is this what you want? Are you sure? I mean, just back in the day, like
And he's
old
like,
school.
Dad, you have such big arms.
Yeah, I know. So muscly arms hold me tighter. I'm like, okay, you know what?
Oh.
This is yeah. No, but I mean, I've thought of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Especially for my girls too, if they ever wanted to go that way. But I just think if you have that relationship with your kids where it's open, you guys are talking about it, cool. But I mean, I don't really discriminate about it, man.
Yeah, I was so, like my mom's like very religious, and she thinks homosexuality is a choice, which is like cool. More power to you. We one time got in a fight, and I literally left her at a restaurant while it was raining because I was like, no,
Over
it is
that
not a
topic?
choice. I fucking ditched her. Yeah, I ditched her because one of my closest friends, he's a stubble rubber,
Mm,
and like it was like
man eater.
yeah, yeah, and it was like no, it's not. Blah blah blah. It's not a choice. Yada yada yada. And I was thinking about it, and then I thought about it a little bit more. I was like, you know what? I was like, I would totally want my son to be gay.
Oh, like you want
Yeah,
him?
oh, I 100% would. Like I was thinking about it, like if I had a gay son, number one, it would break her. It would completely break her because she'd ask me straight up, "Did you molest him?" I'd be like, "No." Was he molested by somebody else? No, he wasn't. We didn't go to church. Who's gonna molest him there,
Right.
right? And the biggest thing is it would break her. But then after that, I'd be like, I'd have this gay son, but I'd make him do manly shit.
Mm.
So I'd be like say he's just like the catcher, not the pitcher, right? He's the one that's taking the blows, which of course would probably make you probably be more feminine and stuff. But I'd be like, listen here, you're gonna learn jujitsu, you're gonna fucking join the army, and you're gonna fuck every dude there.
Because if you're gonna be gay, you might as well just go full fledged and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I want him to just fucking be known
That's the
as
top
like
top.
exactly. Like if he's gonna be gay, I want him to make me fucking proud. I'd be like, hey, aren't you that one faggot's dad? I'm like, yeah.
And he fucked your son.
What's up now, bitch? I'll be, don't make me send my son over there to go suck your dick.
Yeah, right. He's like, no, wait, your son's got a cute.
He's like, wait, what? That's fucking weird. I'm like, shut up. You let my son get fucked by whoever he likes.
Like a little gay pit bull, just sick him
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah. Exactly. Like a little fucking gay
Get him
people.
locked
Yeah.
up.
Yes, exactly. Like at least that's what I would do. I mean, yeah, the whole curing my mom's mental illness on that, like that would be great. But most importantly, I just want to have like a vicious fucking like undercover secret agent kind of fucking gay dude, Like that would just be fucking dope.
I think so too, man.
Fucking chilling at like just chilling at gay pride and shit, just like fucking dudes up on the side. Like you don't want to suck my what's up,
right?
bro? Just fucking knocking dudes out left and right.
Taking it. Man,
Yeah, yeah. It would worry me. See, because I don't think I'd say the same for a girl only because she can get pregnant. But you can't get pregnant in the ass,
no, you
right?
cannot.
You can't. You can't. You can fucking shoot ropes in there and nothing's happening. And you know, like the last thing I want to do is raise, you know, my daughter's kid because just she wasn't born a man. You should have been born a man, bitch. That's really fucked up.
Not really.
It's not. It's not. It is. It is. Um, Trying to cover topics here, but I'm still very, very new at this. Let me see. What else was I looking at? Um, oh yeah, so 90s R&B. So I was recently thinking about 90s R&B, right?
Hmm.
And I was thinking just about the kind of music that was back there relative to the kind of R&B that's here now. Like if you listen to I would say yeah, almost every R&B song from like the 90s, the early 2000s, like if you were to say those words to somebody right now, they'd call you a narcissist.
They'll
They'd say
ghost
you
you.
were toxic, right? They'd say you were you're not being consistent. You're invalidating my feelings. Shit, like literally everything that fucking that Jay Shetty, everything that fucking Jay Shetty says.
Who is Jay Shetty?
This is some Indian dude that just actually, yeah, he writes a bunch of books, tells people to love themselves. He's a
Mm,
great fucking guy. But I just think women listen to him and they don't really grasp the full concept.
just
They kind
picking
of
what they
just
want from it.
basically they read like cliff notes on it and shit, and they're like, "Oh, I read the cliff notes. I know the whole concept. You're a narcissist. Why?" For example,
So,
because
you're saying 90s R&B kind of made women feel like guys were narcissists back then?
well, that's what I think they associate it to.
Hmm.
At least like our generation kind of thing. Because like bro, like R. Kelly wrote a song that says like I want to get you pregnant.
Oh, you're going. Oh, you're going there. Okay.
Like,
Aging
girl,
number.
you make me want to get you pregnant.
That's the dark side of 90s R&B. Yeah, yeah. Because
I mean, that song was dope.
it's still dope. You just can't play it out
That
loud.
song, yeah.
Or maybe now just with the windows up. But yeah.
That or what was that? That one song that Diddy did with Mario. He like remixed it. He's talking about like her cheating. Oh, if I have you once, you can have you twice. What the fuck is it called?
I don't remember that one, bro.
I mean, think of how many songs were written and how many little boys were molested to them when we thought they were all about women the whole time.
That okay, yeah. That's the dark side of
And
90s
we
R&B.
are being held to those standards. So I'm saying it's fucked up music. They can't do any of that music right now.
Can't do really anything from the 90s now. But
Yeah.
I mean, because 90s R&B, you went a different direction with it. When I think 90s R&B, I just think like it was a lot more romantic, I guess. But I mean, it kind of now that you said that, it's like I guess the men did dictate everything on that side,
They did.
and men ran shit
You're
in
gonna
90s
tell
R&B.
me, you're gonna tell me that a skinny black dude with an all white suit is not gonna be able to fuck every bitch on the planet?
100%. You come in
Like,
with an all white suit, heavenly. How
yeah,
can you not? Yeah, you're killing.
yep, yep. Like it's gonna happen, you know? Or even worse, like I don't know if it wasn't that old, or remember when Frankie J was big? He did fucking one song and people were still hearing it. That dude got smashed so many women. He would have gone to that BBW club and cleaned the fuck up.
Oh man, and tortas, bro. That's a thing. People are
Literally.
into that now, but
Yeah.
man, Frankie fucking J, bro.
Yeah. 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 I was just complete fucking sidebar, but I was just remembering I go to on dating apps because I'm on the apps right now,
Yes, you are.
and like you see when people select or when women select kind of like their body type, average,
That
curvy,
that's I mean, the average is a blanket statement, depending on like preference. But
bro, average,
I mean, out of anything to choose, like
Why do they even have that fucking thing
I
in
don't
there?
even know. It just screams
They're
insecurity. It's like,
like,
oh, I don't know. Like,
I'm average. What does that mean? Average for who?
right?
Average for you? You're a size 42 waist. That's not average.
It's average for people that go to club
Yeah.
levels.
It should just go from like either fit or BBW. Fit or BBW. Fit or BBW. Like I be BBW. That's cool. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna walk around saying I'm average. What does that mean?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
average.
It's too broad of a statement to say average.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I fucking love 90s R&B though, bro. So
Man,
many people got conceived to that music.
I
A
mean,
lot.
when you mention music nowadays, I really don't listen to anything but 90s R&B.
You can
Even
tell.
now, like when I listen to 90s R&B, it's just like boombox at the window type shit.
You
You
see,
know,
that's a stalker right now. Boombox at the window. You're showing up to a chick's house at 3 in the morning and just fucking
hmm,
playing a boombox out. They will call the cops on you.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, I
that's an
guess
abusive relationship.
you
You're
would listen to this fuck song and come out the window, come out your door. I don't care if your parents are sleeping. Like,
harassment.
that's true.
You were harassing somebody. You would go to jail. See, if they were to just to get a bunch of random dudes from the 90s and bring them right now and just tell them spit game, pick up
Pull that shit
girls,
now. Yeah, yeah.
sexual harassment, domestic abuse, domestic violence, narcissism, like literally everything.
That's crazy. Imagine someone that was locked up in the 90s think they can get girls when they come out. Like, no. But I mean, the good side of the 90s R&B is like, it was sexy. It did have some content to it.
It was rapey. I mean, it was sexy, but it was rapey.
100%. I mean, yeah, now you think about it.
It's
Silk
fucking
shirts with two
rapey.
buttons open in the rain. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of predatory. It is. I
dude.
mean, now that you say it that way, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking true, man. I mean, it was great. Don't get me wrong. It's still rapey.
Mm,
Half of those people all have criminal records right now for like some type of like predatory shit.
right?
I don't doubt that they all kicked it with fucking Epstein or the diddler,
No Diddy, yep.
right? I mean, dude, you remember what is it? The fucking Making the Band. Like Diddy legit had 5 young kids stay at his fucking house. I mean, their careers didn't take off. I
At
mean,
all.
I don't, I don't know. Didn't he do the same with B2K though? I don't know why. I think I heard something like that. Like he did the same with
I think he kind of
B2K.
took them under his wing. I feel like I could be, speculating, but I think he took them under their wing, and then obviously,
Fucked him.
and that was the thing back in the day. And I feel like now everything is coming to light, and people are talking about it now, and everyone's like, coming out and saying they were victims, but it was like back then it
They're
was just,
coming on saying they were cummed on.
yeah. B2K is like, yeah, he gave me that bump, bump, bump.
Yeah. It's like, who wrote that song? Oh, we used sound effects from the first time being in the studio.
Right? That's how it was made. Bump,
Yeah.
bump.
My dad was super supportive of my music career.
Oh, not
He
even
let me
that.
let me sleep at Diddy's house while
Oh
I
yeah,
watched Nickelodeon.
we were living in Section 8 housing, and we got a check. I was able to put food on the mom's table, and
Yeah.
they're proud of
It
me.
was super nice. I just had to sleep over at his house.
It's like, oh, mom, he's doing no, no, go ahead,
Just go.
bring the checks back. Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
yeah.
You're good.
No, don't worry about it. That's Diddy, baby. That's Diddy.
Bro, imagine. Like I don't see I with my small stint in the music career, I never got propositioned to be gay. To be honest, I would have crumbled under the pressure, you know?
I mean, I didn't even know you did that video. When I first met you, you're like, okay, I'm a rapper. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And when you showed me that video, and if anyone who doesn't know Alvaro, he was a rapper. He had a music video for, I mean, I don't know if
It was a long
people
time ago.
know, long time ago.
Hmm.
In that video, hat to the side with the chains. I'm like,
Sexy.
cute, really cute.
Yeah.
I mean,
Perfect Diddy target.
perfect bait. Yep.
I think I was just too old for him at that time.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Well, how old
I
were
was
you?
in my mid 20s.
Oh, way too.
He
Yeah.
was smashing the Beebs. He was smashing the Beebs. He was smashing Usher too.
Heard about that one. Yep.
Cassie, right? That's her name. The Cassie that did that Me and You song. The one song I saw the video where she's like going up over to the elevator. And he like beats the shit out of her.
That was wild, man. So I guess when you talk about the '90s R&B and then the toxic masculinity, it's like okay, like when you brought up that topic, we're gonna talk about it, I was thinking about okay, silk shirts, sexy, but that is pretty imposing.
That's the truth though. Like
Yeah,
it is silk shirts
yeah,
and rape.
yeah, exactly, exactly, yeah.
Silk shirts is just rape too.
Just
It's
throw a
just
silk shirt over it, it's fine.
yeah,
It's no problem
exactly. It's just like there was no like cell phone footage. There was no
at all. And if it was, I mean, it's your own
bro.
footage. Yeah.
Tell me about it. You gonna tell me you're gonna see like what's his name? Fuck. I see like footage of like Music Soul Child just getting blown by like 25 random hoes.
Probably not.
I think so.
Oh,
I
really?
think yeah, some Bobby Valentino shit. You're gonna tell me that these dudes weren't just like smashing these tall bitches and they didn't record it. I mean, back then it was probably like on a camcorder or something like
No, yeah,
that.
for
But
sure.
like right now, they would have been on a little because it probably I don't think they had the iPhone X like the big one. I think
Mm,
they probably have like the smaller iPhone because they got the smaller hands. But they were like with the smaller hands, like fucking just TikToking bitches, like just
yeah.
like hey, wee, wee, wee. Like just fucking like that. Yeah, with the fucking little baby hands just holding his phone. Yeah, yeah, hundred
Man, that's
percent,
fucking
100%.
hilarious.
I believe it. I believe it. It's just like it was just different. That's all it was. It was just different. And it's like you can't even like they showed like the whole beef with like Kendrick and Drake and shit was
Mm.
because Kendrick's like Drake's a pedophile and it's like cool he kissed a girl on stage or some shit right that he thought was 18 but was like 17
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
something
And
like that.
I think she probably even lied about her age. I don't know.
It's
But
something
I
like that.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I don't know if that's true or not or whatever it is, but bro, Lionel Richie, do you know that song like hello? Like hello? Is it
Of course.
me you're
Just know
looking
that.
for?
Yeah.
That song is about him being a teacher and the girl he's singing to is a student.
That was also in the video.
In
I
the fucking
believe.
video, yes, he's
Yes.
like fucking walking around like, hello. He's like stalking
No,
her.
like no students in the, but just her. He's like, no, you got detention tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's canceling that motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people got away with a lot of shit though, to be honest. But
Bro, I'm saying, I'm gonna get another beer.
go for
You
it, bro.
good?
I'm good, man.
Oh, shit. It is intense.
I mean, but yeah, that '90s R&B shit. I mean, I'm a singer myself, so that '90s R&B shit, it's sexy. I mean, I come from the age where you're recording that and letting someone listen to it. That's how we communicate sometimes. Mixtapes. You remember mixtapes, bro?
Here's this mixtape, and you're like a virgin, and you're like, here's this mixtape that I'm gonna bone you
Or it's like,
to.
I don't know how to talk to you because I'm like in middle school, but I think this song says how I feel. Like,
I went to Radio Shack and I got these blank CDs, and I went home and I recorded the songs off the radio.
not even the CDs, the tapes. Remember, you have to time it right. You just got to hit the record
Time
and
it.
play at the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was always that one radio DJ that would talk on top of the beginning of
Mm-hmm.
the song. It's like, yeah, coming at 92.3. They'd be like, motherfucker, why does he have to keep talking up until the song starts? Then you're given like these booty ass mixtapes, but I mean, you'd
I
you'd
mean,
make it.
the
You'd
thought
be
was there.
here you go, girl. What is this? This is a song Dilemma.
And you'd be titling the mixtape or something crazy like, "Hope I see you in second period. I miss you." Like, I don't know, man.
That's what you did? Bro.
Am I the only one? Am I the
I
only one?
I
I don't
did
know.
I did like Pussy Jams summer 2001 or something like that.
Oh my
Be
god.
like
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I had like what is it? It was I had a CD that I called um what was it? It was like prom jams for the pussy that I
Mm.
that I used that I took on my my commute or like the night that I actually went to prom with that girl,
I mean, I guess it's a
my
visual
prom
thing. When
date.
you see yourself put that CD in, you're like, oh, I know what's happening tonight.
You got to show them. You got to show them like the title, like this music is gonna get you so wet.
Especially when you're in the car. Remember those little booklets of CDs? You just pull it one out, like,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
it's gonna
you're
happen.
like, girl, you're gonna get so wet listening to this song right now. Like, I am happy my parents have seat covers in their Highlander because their front seats would have been wrecked.
Bro, so bad, man.
Yeah. I mean, you thought it was you, but I mean, like at
No,
18, like women are fucking just,
I mean, because even
yeah.
before 18, like, I don't even know if I had game like that, bro.
No, I did it, man. I didn't lose my virginity until I was in college, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I didn't even know that.
Dude, that shit was funny. It was funny. Like, it really
Was
was
that
funny.
before or after Dame Dame?
No, it was before. It
Okay.
was before. But I was trying to see out. So I was trying to bone at prom, and but my prom date, two things happened. Number one, I was had the prom pussy jams,
That probably scared her too initially. She's like, oh.
cruising all the way down to Culver City, and she got car sick. She ended up throwing up in the car. That's the first thing that happened.
Because soon as she
Second,
saw I'm gonna bone you after prom, she's like, oh my god, I don't even
she
know.
couldn't hold her
Yeah.
excitement. Yeah, she couldn't
You
hold her
probably had this
excitement.
real big stupid grin on your face, like,
I did. I was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna get some
get ready,
pussy. I
baby.
got like 14 condoms that I put in my pocket. Like, I'm gonna fucking need them all.
No,
Just
just one.
just showing up to 7-Eleven. Yeah, can I
Right.
get a pack of 30?
Magnums, please.
Magnum. Thank you very
You can't even
much.
fill it up, but just a tip. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And fucking took him there. Now the problem was she had an older brother.
Mm.
Prom date had an older brother. So what happened is at the end of prom, not throughout all of prom, for whatever reason too, I was confident that I was gonna fuck. Like, I knew in my head I'm gonna fuck for
Your
sure.
toxic masculinity from the
Yeah, I was
90s
convinced.
R&B.
So what did
Yeah,
I do? I
okay.
fucking shaved everything, bro. I fucking shaved my nuts, my butthole, my little fur burger in the back, the lower back.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was like burning. It was like on fire. It was like just really hot. And then we're leaving prom. We're about to go to this like after party in Seal Beach. And right when we get out of prom, where she's like, yeah, let's go, blah, blah, blah. Her fucking douchebag brother is waiting out front. And she's like, what are you doing here? And he's like,
Oh my god.
hey, come here, get in the car. And she's like, no, I don't want to go in the car. We're going to go to an after party. And he's like, no, I know what happens after prom. You're coming home. And I'm like, bro.
This guy's too cleanly shaven. He's ready for some nonsense.
Yeah, I was like, you're cock blocking me, man.
I think you just came out too strong. It was just kind of visible to everybody that was a part of it. You're like, yeah,
Dog,
this guy is just.
he killed it. He just like right after picking her up from prom, he just took her home. Fucking ended up going to the after party by myself, like a fucking loser.
With a
Paid
pocket
10
full of
bucks.
14 condoms, using a single one, probably in the bathroom jacking off,
Yep.
just to fill one up. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Got home with 14 condoms exactly.
13 because you probably jerked off at the party with a girl you probably saw, but you're heartbroken.
Driving home, crying, just jerking off into one of the condoms so I could at least lie and tell people about it.
Look at your parents' seat covers like these are dry as fuck.
Yeah. See, and it was crazy because like my parents actually were like, yo, like we know Palm's great, so they didn't give me like a curfew. They were like, just be back safe or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. Like they know I'm fucking about to take this bitch to Pound Town.
They probably wanted you to.
Wow. Oh yeah,
that's why the seat covers.
They did. Yeah.
They knew it was gonna happen. They prepped for it.
They hit up the swap meet.
Yeah.
Got some seat covers.
What were they though? Leopard?
Because they saw
leopard.
They weren't leopard. They were a nice like what do you call it? Like plaid, like a nice little plaid color. Classy, very very classy. Mm-hmm. It was just like they're keeping it clean. They got both seats, not just hers. But they saw that I had already prepped the car with the prom pussy jams. So they were like, shit's about to get real.
Let me just help them out. Yeah.
My dad was like, oh shit, he's about to show her what us Colombians do. Mm-hmm. Give her the old Hernandez dick. And I mean, I think he was probably the most disappointed of everybody because I got home, I was sad, and he was like, so how was it? And I was like, I mean, it was fine.
Tie was tight, just like you left it.
Yeah.
Hair was fixed.
He was just
clean shaven body.
My son is still a virgin. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was terrible. That was just terrible. I mean, it was fucking true. It was true. The funny thing is, like, that chick ended up dating like one of my friends later. and my buddy who ended up actually taking her virginity, like he was saying, like she just murdered, like it was like a Dexter murder scene on like
Oh
his
my
bed.
God, bro.
I'm thinking like I don't know if that one seat cover would have done it.
Probably not.
Probably not. Maybe, you know,
And
you
depending on how you look at it, it's like
God works in mysterious ways.
you're like you kind of make an excuse, like, yeah, I didn't want my parents to have to clean that up. So you know what? That's glad I didn't do that. You know, fuck it.
That's what happened.
And that probably
It
after that,
is
that's probably why you didn't lose your virginity until after college, because you're like, you know
God's
what?
plan.
Let me dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, bro.
This '90s pussy prom jam is probably too aggressive.
Doug, so many mixtapes that I made didn't actually go towards anything other than just like rubbing one out. And it's kind of sad because by the time, but by the time I actually got to the point where we were actually having sex as an adult, like they just weren't doing mixtapes anymore.
Not really.
It was MP3 players. And it's not the same showing up to a girl's house with an SD card.
Oh no,
Hey, I
definitely not.
made this
Yeah,
for you.
I mean, she'd probably have nowhere to plug it, man. But
No, she's like, I don't have a computer.
right?
So what is this?
Yeah, he
Is
said
this for my 3.5 megapixel camera? I'm like, no, it has music on it, bitch.
Man, bro, that's funny. Dang. After college, I didn't even know that. You had so
Yeah,
much
bro.
swag. You had so much swag to you, bro. I thought you were knocking them down like at an early age, but
No,
I mean,
see, that's what I thought so too, man. But it just wasn't like that, bro.
came on too strong, too
I
quick.
yeah, I just lost it. That was like that was my only date all throughout high school was my prom date.
Really?
Legit, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was fun. It was again, I think it's hilarious now.
I do too.
Yeah, you see, other people probably will too. But like the what is it? Then my first then when I actually boned the first time, like I didn't tell the girl that I was a virgin. She probably knew because
Mhm.
when we were smashing, like I didn't even fucking take off my Christmas boxers. It was like July, bro.
You pulled it through the hole,
I
bro.
fucking pulled it through the hole and I kept my socks on.
Wow.
And I'll never forget it, bro. Those Christmas, it was your green boxers with a snowman on them. They were
There,
from Christmas.
there was some
It
snow on
wasn't
them
July. It
even
was
after that.
September. It was September of the following year, and I was still wearing those fucking boxers. It was in my dorm room, bro. I just fucking had to like slip it in, put my cup, didn't let her see. Trying to play it off like I knew what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing.
Right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna give it to you, girl. That's all that dirty talk. But you're like, no.
Like McLovin, it's like, it's in.
Yeah, right.
It's in. I'm not a virgin anymore.
Does it feel good for you? Feels amazing for me.
Did you come? Did you come?
No, she's like, talk dirty to me. I'm coming. Oh my god, that's funny, bro.
Good old days, bro.
The innocence to it, man.
The good old days of just asking that like 5 seconds in after you just like after you just like splatter her belly button, you're just like, did you come?
Yeah. Oh my god.
And the fucking
That's how you knew it was
audacity.
your first time, yeah.
The absolute audacity of that. So that's like every man of all time, especially when you were younger. At least you're like, you know, you're like blasting loads left and right, and as soon as you blast the load after like 7 pumps, maybe 8 pumps, you're like, did you come?
And then so you're confident in your strokes too. You're like, oh my god, this feels amazing for me. I'm bet you she's there. She's almost ready. She probably did it twice already.
The part that made me the most upset is that they would say yes.
Oh, they would lie to you.
They would fucking lie. Don't tell me what you think you're a stud, bro. You think you just fucking just giving O's left and right.
I'm pretty sure I was lied to too, but did the lie change how you felt about it? It really didn't matter, right?
I mean, you're a narcissist.
It's the '90s R&B. I'm sorry. This was a shirt I wore before I came here. I had a silk shirt with 2 buttons open. I mean, I was like, this is probably too aggressive.
I'm at a Diddy White party.
No, man. Dude, that is so funny.
Bro, it's like you asked that, right? Like I would say I asked it a lot when I was younger. And then like it wasn't until like because I always like I wanted to show that I cared. It was like, did you come? Yeah. I mean, obviously not, but like, you give like the best missionary you could for like 3 minutes, and then you give like the best 10-second doggy afterwards, because that was just like game over.
And you wanted to do 2 positions because you wanted to make her feel like you were a noob. So it's like,
yeah,
over.
yeah. You wanted to show variety, Because initially,
skill set.
like initially, you start like trying to mimic everything you see like on porn. It's
Mhm.
just so bad. Like you just can't do any of that shit, and you realize like it hurts your dick.
And also, you realize you don't have the stamina that they have. It's
You
like
don't.
you see 6 positions, and the first one after 5 seconds, like you said, a couple of strokes, you're like,
Or the size. Like it's terrifying. It is. You know how often like in the beginning when you first started like smashing chicks, right? And you were like you had granted you had seen porn for like 10, 15 years already. And you're like showing up and you like look at your average size dick and you're like, oh my god, I've been looking at fucking Lex Steel, bro. Mandingo got a 14-inch dick.
Mandigo, bro.
And you're showing up with your little Honda Civic of a dick. You're just trying to park that shit
On the
there.
TRX, little hatchback
Yeah.
2-door.
And you're just like, fuck. You're like, God damn it. Like you feel like it, you get performance anxiety and stuff. It's
And then after watching that porn, and you realize everybody that said they came, you're like, oh, they fucking did.
like they didn't.
No.
No, you didn't. Sweetie, you didn't come. I'll be honest, you didn't come. Like the reason I went to therapy in my 30s is from being lied to from being lied to by women getting told that they had orgasms. I swear if they never
You did not go to therapy for that.
I should have. But
Okay, I thought you did. I was like, that's kind of a weird topic to go to therapy for.
no, I should have. But like if they would have never said that, I wouldn't have so many trust issues.
How many times had that been told to you?
I mean, more than once. Probably a handful of times. Probably a handful. I mean, but that's the thing though. Like, it's everybody. It's not just me.
And I'm not sitting here like I'm Mandingo or anything.
Like, Nova me, like, hey, bro,
at a certain time I stop asking because it's like I already
don't care.
I already knew. I mean, I already knew.
I'm gonna ask you because I know it didn't happen.
No.
You want bubble tea?
No. The main thing you do after when you think you tore it up and you know you didn't, you want some water? Are you good?
You want
like
some
she's tired. Oh, you want some water? You good? You want some juice?
Like a Gatorade commercial. You're just like, here.
Right? Good job, champ.
One, buddy.
You did it. You lasted.
Little fist to the chin, like, right. There you go, tiger.
You got him, killer.
You took that.
Right? You stand in the mirror a little bit. She didn't want no juice, so you're drinking the juice in the mirror like, yeah, I did it.
Yep. You're like, here you go. Here's some juice. It's Tampico.
Oh my god, right?
It's Tampico. Oh, it's the fucking funniest thing. It's true. It's true. Oh god. You good, bro? Don't worry about it. No. Just what? Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry. You ain't interrupting shit, bro. It's literally 3 episodes. There's like, yeah, I'm recording right now, but it doesn't mean anybody cares. You're good, man.
I mean, he said he only has 6 followers, but I think he times that by 3. I don't know, maybe 2.
That's true.
One of them is me. But
probably with 2 accounts.
Right? I had to let him know he has some followers, man. Like, oh, he said you shouted me out. I got to be on this, man.
I have to. It makes sense. Makes 100% sense.
But, man, that's funny, bro. Yeah, I mean, I've known you for a couple years, and for a while, actually. These stories are probably the first time I'm hearing about them, but fucking hilarious nonetheless.
It's not my proudest moments, bro.
No. And the fact that you're opening them up right here, I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you...
But it happened to the best of us.
I'm not saying any of those things happened. I'm just saying allegedly.
Just for content.
Just for content purposes. Yeah, it's all fucking fake. It's all fake. Well, I've always heard like the best place to hide is out in the open.
That's true.
Yep.
In plain sight.
Yep. Sometimes you just got to admit, I have a small dick.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gherkin the gherkin, man. Yep.
Yeah.
So where is that prom porn? I mean,
prom porn?
No, that prom banging you out CD. You still have that?
No, man, I don't. I wish I did though.
After that,
I wish I do know 2 songs that were on there. I do know for sure 2 songs that were on there.
I think that's an important question to ask. What songs were they?
I know of 2 of them. No, 3. I know 3 songs for sure that were on there that I remember. Number 1 is "What's Your Fantasy" by Ludacris. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the. Then
Juvenile, back that ass up.
I probably did have that one. I just don't remember that I did, but I
Yeah.
probably did. I had Let's Get Married. The meet me at the altar in your white dress.
Progression in the song.
We ain't get no younger girl. We might as well do it.
Yeah.
And Russell Simmons is like overseas for pedophilia, so I kind of feel bad about that song now, but it's still a great fucking song.
I still play it.
Yeah, yeah. The back that ass up. I don't remember if that was on there. I was right now. I'm thinking that um Remix to Ignition was on there,
It
but
had
it,
to be.
it, it was older. No, Remix to Ignition was newer than that. I remember because like I remember a time that I was listening to Remix to Ignition, and it was about 3 years later, and I was bumping it, and everybody was like really kind of hyped up because it was new. So
And you're
it
like,
couldn't
had
have
I
been Remix to Ignition.
and you're
Yeah.
like, had I had this song on that, I probably
Oh,
would have closed.
Big
Yeah.
Papa, Biggie Smalls.
Hmm.
Or Hypnotized. That one too. That one for sure I had on there. Hypnotized was great. Hypnotized was great. It was like yeah, I just had to do that. Just anything that I thought would bring the moisture.
I'm pretty
Like
sure
that
those
was
songs
it.
were harder to listen to after that moment when you didn't close.
It
It's
was.
like, oh,
There were so many nights I didn't close. So many nights.
I
So
mean,
many nights that you went out, you tried to smash and you didn't. You came back, you rubbed one out, you got teary eyed, and you went to sleep. What did I do wrong?
I mean, you're divulging all that. I mean, there was a lot of times that happened to me too, but I didn't have the game, bro. I just anticipated it to happen. Just be quiet the whole time, and at the end of the night, like, you do a little pinky rub, like
A little pinky rub?
on a thigh. You never done that before.
I never rubbed nobody on the fucking thigh with a pinky. No.
I guess that was my move. That's probably why I didn't close in those moments.
I had one of my buddies told me a fucked up thing that he said he used to tell girls like when he was on dates. He said he was joking. At least I hope he was joking. He was like, "Hey, you know how I know I'm getting late tonight?" And she'd be, "Why?" And he'd say, "I'm stronger."
I mean, I mean, back then, if you were told that as a woman, you're like,
This is like 5 years ago.
oh no, it was not.
Well, I'll fairness. It was his wife. It was his wife that he would say this to.
Okay.
But but I'm thinking like, did he say it before?
No, exactly. Because if he knew it was gonna work, he probably had to have tested it out a couple of times.
Bro, I'm stronger. Like
I would
shit.
never. I mean, he probably could have closed with that.
I don't think he
I
had
mean,
a close.
no,
No, because that's not. I mean, that's a hard close. That's a hard
it's like
close.
reaching for the door type shit. Like,
Yeah, that's a fucking other thing, bro.
okay, you're
Yeah.
right.
That shit was fucking scary. Oh, actually, real quick, I think we'll wrap it up in an hour. We got like 12 minutes or something like that. But I was telling you earlier about an iPhone having a trash folder.
You definitely did tell me that, and I didn't even know that was a thing.
Bro,
Like when you buy a new iPhone and give you tips, that is not even in that. So I don't even know.
your iPhone, when you delete messages, there is a trash folder in there. Now, if any of my bros are listening to this, all 7 people, fucking save yourself. I'm not saying that you guys are being shady or anything like that, but
But if you are,
if you are, when you delete a message, it doesn't get deleted. It goes into the trash. And the trash can be recovered. Yes, that is a fucking thing. That is like a thing that I didn't even know about. It got brought to my attention, and I was like, what? Like, why do men not know this? I've had an iPhone for fucking 12 years.
same, and Apple doesn't tell you this, but a woman would know. She'll find
Yeah.
out how.
I didn't know this was a thing. It's a fucking thing. It is. Which actually brings me to probably like the thing that I wanted to close out on.
Yeah.
Right. So one of the funniest things to see, or like, and I don't use Twitter a lot, but I like to read stupid shit and porn on the other side, my secret account. And but when Twitter, like when you post something fake on Twitter, right, or when you post some fake news or some lie, right, there's always like a Twitter, like a check, like a fact check, like false, this happened
On the actual app itself?
on the actual, like the Twitter, like it, like somebody will post like a CGI picture or make like a crazy statement, and then Twitter will flag it and it will say, this is not correct, this picture is edited, or this video is artificially created, and then it'll give more backstory. Now, how fucked up would that be if that was implemented into your phone? Into your phone conversations with your woman, with your work, with your friends.
Just anybody.
Yeah. Like if you send, you send a message to work, you're like, hey, I can't come in today. I got the shits. I'm fucking real sick. My grandmother died. Your boss goes, reads it, says, false, his grandmother died 6 years ago. Then you're like,
recent post from Instagram, he's in Vegas.
Right?
He's at a strip club.
Yep. False. His algorithm is like that because of the shit he watches. Right?
That would be fucked up if there was AI checking on that shit.
False.
For anything.
She is not just his friend.
Right? False. That is not her second cousin.
False. Pizza Hut does not send text messages.
Oh my god. Right?
Can you imagine? It's like
Uber Eats does not actually text say what's good.
Yeah, right. It's like, imagine that shit. You're like arguing with your chick or something. You're like, no, babe, it's not like that. She's like, I saw porn on your computer. You're like, no, it wasn't. It wasn't porn. I swear it wasn't. It was like I was looking at mammograms because you told me you felt like you might have breast cancer.
Yeah.
It's like false. He was looking at some titties.
And with technology, that could be a thing. I mean, just like that trash folder, bro.
Dog, imagine.
Imagine
No, just getting completely fact checked on fucking everything.
Even the minor thing. Yeah.
Everything that you say.
Like, hey, I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Right?
Fact check. He's still at home. Location says he's home and he's not going in.
Yep.
Like,
exactly. It's like
everything up.
It's like, hey, I didn't answer. I was asleep. False. He was jerking off.
Hey, babe, I'm going to sleep early tonight. I got work early in the morning. False. He's at the club. Just post recently. My God, bro. Yeah, that's
babe,
really.
I'm just hanging out with my friends. False. He's sleeping with his friends.
Right? False. Location is, you know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy. That is pretty fucking funny, but not funny at the same time.
Dude, it's. I have a feeling it's gonna happen.
I mean, with AI now, it's like you can literally digitally post anything. Videos, just pictures, messages, even voices. It's crazy.
100%, and it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna get at that point where you just you can't lie anymore. It's
or you can't even be yourself or say anything because like
you mean be yourself, lie.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I mean, like
I can't be yourself and fucking just lie.
Right? Why can't I just lie?
It's just a little white lie.
Yeah.
I don't take 30-minute shits. I take 2-minute shits and I take 28 minutes just watching titties.
Right? I'm still going. Yeah, I'm still going.
It takes me longer to undo the old algorithm by looking at a bunch of new shit.
Days even. You know what I mean? Oh my God.
Dog, it's like it's a thing. Like it's a thing and it's gonna fucking happen. And it's funny, I was just messaging with somebody with the German girl. The German girl, I randomly messaged her and I was like, hey, And then she messaged me back and she was like, "Hey, it's at 5 o'clock. Is this like a spam message that you sent to like 30 other bitches on Tinder?" And I was like,
What was it, like a randomly
"No, it
populated
was like
message?
hey, I'm out of work.
Mm.
That's it. That's all it was. It was just like, hey, I'm out of work." She had been messaging me earlier, and I just didn't want. I was like, I'm busy. Whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. She's like, yeah, was you send out to like 30 other bitches on Tinder? And I was like, no. I was like, I did once. And I was remembering
Yeah, those
like 10 years
yeah,
ago.
it's like, hey, what was your favorite vacation in the past 10 years? Yeah.
Bro, no, like 10 years ago, before threaded messaging, at midnight on New Year's Eve, I sent a mass text message that'd be like, hey, I just want to let you know that I miss you. I'm sorry that we didn't get to know each other better. I hope you have a good year and I hope we can reconnect. Well, back then, there wasn't group chats. So I would
Oh,
send this and it would go out to like 15 women, and four of them would be like, fuck this dude.
mm,
Two of them would be like, yeah, right. But then the rest would be like,
someone will
hey,
buy
you
it.
know
Yeah, yeah.
what? I kind of felt the same way too. And you're like, yes,
All you need is, yeah, just one or two. You know what I mean?
prom pussy jams coming back.
Especially back in the day, you couldn't copy and paste. You had to retype everything, with the QWERTY.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. With my
So with all
freaking
that
my
effort,
with pressing 1 2 3 4
yeah, yeah, yeah.
C, W, but like boobs, right? You're doing 500.
Right?
Eight
6969.
yeah, exactly. 8008 5.
That's closer to the countdown. You're like, I can't type anymore, man.
Yeah, yeah. See, it was a lot easier to be a scumbag before. Now it's not so much. Which
No,
that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a good thing. I just really feel like we are having to clean up like a lot of behaviors that we were told were good back then. That's it.
100%. That weren't exposed back then as like, oh, this is,
Yeah.
yeah, this is punishable in a court of law.
Think of how many women you know that watch Twilight and were like, "Oh, this is so great. I want a guy like him."
Mm.
Like it's a fucking mental disorder. It is literally things that are wrong with fucking Edward and fucking Jacob, and they're fucking psychopaths. They're stalkers, but it's romantic. I mean, not anymore. I mean, here we are.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. This is episode number 3. Today's episode is brought to you by not Corona Light. If you're ever looking to see a Mexican, just look for the Corona Light section in your grocery store. You will find a lot of Mexicans. Depending on the type of Corona Light that you get, will determine the kind of Mexican that you run into. Whether it's one of those BBW bitches, a skinny motherfucker, or an average person, which we all know is just bullshit. Thank you so much. You guys have a good one. And if not, go fuck yourself.